James Poco, Smashville. I know Poco plays Game & Watch, which is kind of weird to see him going me gunner, but
Yeah, I mean, like, so the general thing with people with projectile characters who just like try to like phase in and out is like if you play against another character that just like zones better than you do, it is such an uphill battle. And there are very few zoning tools that are better than me gunner fair. So I think that was his idea of this.
I don't know. I mean, like, I feel like me gunner's going to be fairing a lot, and James is going to, like, jump, double jump, throw a bomb. Like, and you get follow-ups out of bomb. Like, right now, James is completely unbothered by fair. Like, 2 of them have hit, and he's just throwing projectiles around, you know.
It's also like an infuriation tactic too. It's like if you can like just annoy your opponent to the point where they just like approach in an unsafe way, that does wonders for me gunner who doesn't have like the strongest moves.
Oh my God.
But she has stuff like down smash and that sort.
Where did James go? So for a while there, oh my goodness.
Okay.
That was so clean. That was a long string too. Like he knew where he would be in the air to catch him with a bomb, into another bomb, into a forward air.
Hey, James is unfazed as me gunner.
Sometimes I feel like Toon Links just throw bombs randomly and like hope it hits and then like
I don't doubt it. I mean, it's just like
when they just like chuck a bomb.
Just so good that like no.
When they just like throw a bomb upward, I'm like thoroughly convinced like, oh, you're just throwing that. You have no idea where that's gonna go.
I don't doubt it. I mean, like.
But then they follow up. I'm like, well.
I think it's more so a reaction thing because I think. Oh, that was nice. Just catch him in the air.
Yeah. James has actually been using the tether every time to recover.
Yeah.
So if he had tethered at that height, he was just gonna get shot anyway. So there was really not a lot of risk for Poco to just drop down there and shoot. You know, so why not do it? I'm wondering why he's not just crouching. Against these forward airs, just crouch.
Yeah.
You have the shield, right?
Would shield protect against fair like that?
I mean, regardless, you're like super tiny. And he has to short hop to shoot you. I don't think he's going to hit it. But he's just power shielding it, which is
like,
just as good, if
Toon
not
Link's
better.
crouch is not that much like shorter than Toon Link himself because you know he's just bending his knees. Look at how small his legs are.
I'm proud of him. He's a big kid.
He is a good kid.
Went on a great adventure.
Yeah, James is just not
Yeah,
finding
James-
this percent that he needs.
No, James is finding it. Poco's not finding it.
Poco.
Poco's not finding it.
I just make some names.
Yeah, James is actually just doing everything right. Like, projectiles all in the right spots. Even when his opponent catches the bomb, James is comboing off them, throwing the bomb. He knows where he's going to use fair and stuff to try and recover. I think that he just needs to slow down, not get super committed to killing, because that's when you run into trouble against projectile characters.
Ooh, yeah. He's going to start getting a little bit scary. Not too scary because Migun doesn't have any explosive kill options like that.
Yeah. Like that's the scary thing he has is to forward air, get in your zone, and then do like a down smash, charge shot, grab. Those 3 things are kind of scary. But other than that, if you just avoid the charge shot, if you avoid the side B is not very good. It's like a really crappy arc fire from Robin. And if you just avoid those things, there's not a lot Me Gunner can do to you. I'm expecting to see Poco switch to Game & Watch. I'm wrong. I'm 100% wrong.
So what exactly is it that Game & Watch and Toon like have that would make Poco not want to switch, or is he just?
I don't know.
I have no clue.
I see no reason to go. Like unless you're like, oh, I want to change mains. I see no reason to not be going Game & Watch right here. Like, I don't know. Maybe he gets annoyed by projectile. Maybe that's it. But like, I think having grab follow-ups would be helpful. Who knows?
I'm trying to figure out. Maybe he's just having a fun day for as far as we know.
Yeah, I mean that could be. He's definitely tightened it up this game.
Yeah, starting off a lot better than he did last game.
Yeah, so he's doing the same style of pressure every time. He's actually doing forward air, forward air, forward air, and then dashing up and doing some option. And then he always ends it by landing and forward smashing. So it's like the one time he did forward air, back air, forward smash at the ledge. Then right there he just did forward air, up air. So he's forward air, up air. So James is kind of catching on. Like, now he's not getting hit by as many forward airs. He's got an idea of how he's going to jump. He's putting his own projectiles out there to interrupt it, and read his movement, got a forward smash. There you go.
Yeah, Poco isn't using the fair like as most Miguelans would use it, just to space out. He's just doing it to try to pressure like a reaction that he wants in a situation, and James is catching on to that really easily.
James kind of stuck on the ledge here. Went to shine him. I don't know if that's real. I don't think that's real.
Personally, yeah.
Like, I know Fox can, like, they can
Yeah,
shine you,
pseudo
but that's
shine,
not real.
But, like, Toon Link does not have a terrible recovery like that.
Yeah,
Like,
Toon Link has actually a lot of aerial mobility and a tether grab. He's just forward smashing the ledge every time, and James is just using bomb and other items to cover the options, or ledge options, options. But no, good stuff from Poco. Get the forward smash, take the stock.
Those bombs you're talking about, like when he throws them upward, like regardless of whether he has a plan for it or not, it just puts pressure on you. You just get out of the way because Toon Link can just easily just come up, hit you with that weird sound effect having sword in your.
Weird consistent sound effects. He's a kid. He can't afford good sound effects.
I'm just saying, if you swing a sword, it shouldn't make it sound like a wiffle bat.
I think it should. It's a toy sword. Oh, wow, that was great.
That was a great read.
Read the air dodge. Next bomb should kill. So this is what I'm talking about before. Like, Jabes knows he can kill with the next hit, and then he stops pulling out projectiles, and he starts doing, like, aggressive things. Poco went for a crazy down air. Now there's projectiles back out, and now Jabes is back in control. See?
Now, Poco's just desperate to find something here because he knows that a lot of what Toon Link can do can just end him outright. Yep. Not even a chance to DI that.
Yeah, I always think that physical projectiles are better than, like, the energy ones. Like Mii Gunner's, like, Fire Shot or the